to have you here, Petra. We've been knowing each other since many years.
Yeah.
And, now that Davines is a new chapter of life in Germany, it's great to get closer to you and question it. My core values are kind of written in the stone: beauty, ethics, and sustainability, B Corp. And of course, we started very little. It was really 4 or 5 people in the 80s. Now we are 800. So certain things have to change because the more the company grows, more complexity there is. And so we need to get organized because, being in so many countries. But certain things, we wouldn't like them to change, particularly that feeling of to have this humanistic approach in business and every person unique, every relationship counts. This is something that we really nurture, and we make the effort to do that. Like basic things like getting to know each other by name, it's already a challenge when you have so many people. So we are like 400 in the headquarters and other 400 around the world. There is loyalty. There are many people that are with us for many years. But it's a combination of new people coming. So every single person that comes into the company changes a little bit the culture. So it's a constant adjustment, and then you have people with more experience, and they say, oh, all those new people, and the new people say, oh, but those people that have been there for a long time. So it's a constant adjustment, but it's good. It's good because we always think person first, and then professional aspect after. It comes from something very instinctive, very intuitive. I think it comes from my grandparents that were farmers living in the nature since I was a kid, visiting them. So then when, of course, I joined the company to help my parents, it became natural. And then more and more the company gets bigger, of course, the more we need to get structure. So we got certification, the B Corp, and well, already almost 20 years ago, we put sustainable beauty under the name Davines. At that time, nobody talked about sustainability, and people didn't even know what it was, kind of. But little by little, we started the journey step by step, because it takes a long time. It takes a very long time for companies, for organizations, to adjust all the industrial systems and to make all the different steps. And we took so many steps. Now we have sustainability really at the core of our strategy, but we still have a long way to go. No, I think we are very happy in Davines that everybody is coming on board on this sustainability journey, first of all, because it's very important on a situation like this. Alone, you don't achieve so much. So you have to work on the principle of interdependence, you have to work on cooperation, you have to work on partnership for the goals, the goal of sustainability. So absolutely, no, we are super happy that more and more people are coming. In fact, we started even the B Corp Beauty Coalition. We've been the one that launched the idea, and now in only 2 years, we have 70 beauty companies and counting every day, more joining that have joined this Beauty Corp Beauty Coalition. And we work on topics like supply chain, packaging, and logistics on, let's say, on a pre-competitive level. But no, it's super important cooperation. Lots of things are going on. At the moment, we are in a phase where we have to kind of readjust and disrupt our own supply chain because we came to a point where if you want to go one step further, we need to kind of recreate the supply chain. So that's why we created the IROC, Regenerative Organic Agriculture Center, where we are starting a new way to get the raw material for our formulas with no chemicals inside. And actually, we even started a green chemistry lab dedicated to active principles that are high performing, because if there is no performance, forget about the market joining. And then it's also same thing on packaging, with the goal of being as soon as possible virgin plastic free. Right now we still have 30+% of virgin plastic in our packaging, and we need to go 100% circular, therefore 0% virgin. Of course, it's much more expensive, but it's a way to go. So at the moment with Plastic Bank, we compensate 100% of all our plastic emissions. So we can say we are plastic positive, because for every single product comes out from the company, we take back one from the environment. It could be beach plastic, ocean plastic. And then at the end it becomes social plastic, because we work in countries like Philippines, Brazil, and Thailand. So now the last one is we are even creating a agrivoltaic on the field to create, well, right now we are already carbon neutral, but the next step, we are carbon neutral because we have lots of decarbonization programs around the world. But now the next step is that we are going to build all the energy, create all the energy from the sun right on the building, right on the village, with this 5 mega of agrivoltaic that we are expecting the permitting any moment, and then we're starting to build it in a very, let's say, landscape and aesthetic way. Well, first of all, let's say that Davines has a long history in Germany. I think we went a long way, thanks to our partner, FP, that worked with us for so many years. And so after all those years, it came the moment to go one step further and to add a bit of acceleration on the growth and fine-tuning of the positioning. Well, Germany is the country in Europe and probably in the world that started first, because being such a country with a big industry, very industrialized, is the first country in the world with Grüne Punkt, I think 50 years ago, to come up with this type of sensibility for the environment. And so I think it's a very favorable place for us. Also, Germany has the maturity as a market to understand the complexity of sustainability, and to maybe appreciate the fact that as a company we don't take shortcuts, and to appreciate the holistic approach that we have. I have very high confidence on the German market, but as long as there is unity of purpose, unity of intent, and understanding of the journey, and commercial and economy and the economic success comes after values and culture. So value and culture first, and economy always comes after.